Hello dreamers, and welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley. Today I wanted to talk about the expansion. So the Disney Dreamlight Valley posted on Twitter a few days ago this roadmap. Well, technically we already seen this before, but there is an interesting new development that I wanted to talk about, and that development is going to be happening in the next update, which is going to happen definitely in the next game update, which is hopefully going to be in April. So the Spark of Imagination, Spring 2024. Explore Ancient's Landing to uncover more of its secrets and befriend a very lucky villager. Once again, none of this is new information. And so far, there's been a lot of speculation on who that lucky villager is. The options were the Oswald, the lucky rabbit. Then Genie. Could be the Mushu. All of these options has been already on the table for a long time, but there is one character that I haven't seen anybody talk about until I saw this Reddit post. And after reading that Reddit post, it actually clicked in my mind, and I feel like now I'm 99% sure who is going to be that lucky villager, and I don't think anybody expected this. We have this post by Cole on Disney Dreamlight Valley Reddit, and he makes a case for the new character that we're going to be getting to be Figment. And my god, it makes sense. Now let's go through this entire argument. The Journey into Imagination is one of the rides in Disney Park. Then there is One Little Spark from Journey into Imagination with Figment lyrics. There is a song that literally has the word Spark of Imagination in it. Figment is meant to be the literal embodiment of the phrase Figment of Imagination. Imagination Pavilion. Once again, probably the part of the Disney Park in Florida. Okay, so let's read his post. So I know everyone thinks of Oswald because it says Lucky Villager, but I think that it's referring to us finding them and setting them free. They're lucky we found them. That's what I think too, because I'm pretty confident that whoever that lucky villager is inside that cellar near the Jafar's castle. And guess what? If you have played the Eternity Isle story so far, we are actually... Jafar is searching for the Spark of Imagination. It's like a powerful artifact. And who is the better character to know where it is than Figment? And what if he has captured Figment trying to discover the secret of where that Spark of Imagination is, and he locked him in the cellar, and he is potentially trying to get that information out of him, and we are gonna rescue him, and potentially he is gonna lead us to that Spark of Imagination before Jafar. Now, I'm getting way too deep into this, but when I don't know why I've never even considered Figment, but if you put it, if you look at it this way, it actually makes so much sense. The DLC is called the Spark of Imagination, and I shall present my evidence that it's highly more referring to Figment than Oswald. And for Mulan coming late spring, that quoted her movie, so I'm calling the early spring DLC Spark of Imagination is literal reference, in my opinion. Figment's ultimate skill in Speedstorm is literally called Spark of Imagination. Like, I played Disney Speedstorm, a lot of you know, and I did use Figment. And it is called Spark of Imagination, and it's literally the name of the DLC. Like, how much more of a hint do we need? Jafar vanished. I can only guess he's hiding in the palace. It's kind of his fortress, but before that, he said he's after something called the Spark of Imagination. Oh, the Spark of Imagination! Why, I've never heard of it! Jafar said that it was somewhere beneath this island, and that only someone with the hourglass can find it. And he also said that it would give him the power to control all of space and time. What exactly do you want the spark of imagination for? Why must you ask so many questions? I'm not risking my neck again without an explanation. That's a good point. If you must know, with a spark of imagination, all of space and time would bend to my desire. That doesn't sound too good. At last I could make the world the way it ought to be, and have my revenge on Aladdin. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be helping you, I'm sorry. There's something hidden deep beneath this island, a relic of untold power. It's called the Spark of Imagination. What is this? I've only read the legends, but it's said to be the first spark of inspiration that drove the creation of this world. You mean it's the magic behind all of the Dreamlight Valley? And Eternity Isle? Dreamlight magic may very well spring from this one ancient relic. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Feels pretty convincing. Jafar said, the spark of imagination, what first created this world. Oswald was created before Mickey, so that's why we're guessing it's gonna be Oswald. Oswald is also called Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Yeah, but what if they call him Very Lucky Villager because we actually found them and freed them from their potentially being captured? Maybe that's why they're lucky. Maybe we are the ones who bring them luck. I think it makes sense that it's Figment personally, as his whole thing is imagination. He would be powerful enough to create a world, and there's a Figment, and there is a Figment item in the game already, which could be potential Easter egg. A lot like Rapunzel's music was in the game long before she was. Yeah, that's fair. Now, another clue towards the Figment being the villager edit in the next update is the fact that we had a leak. A leaked Epcot building as the item or a house skin. Not 100% sure. Basically an Epcot building, like this giant sphere, coming to Disney Dreamlight Valley as a premium shop item, but then it was removed. So it was originally planned to be released, or maybe it wasn't planned to be released just yet, but it was added to the game files, so people, the data miners, were able to see the Epcot building as one of the upcoming premium shop items. And I feel like it's just gonna make so much sense. And I wonder if maybe we're gonna get Epcot building as one of the Figment friendship rewards. Or maybe it's gonna be the house for Figment, which would actually make a lot of sense. So there are so many hints pointing at Figment that I'm starting to really believe this theory. Oswald or Figment, I'm excited for either one. So it's very curious, by the way, that Figment is so popular. I have seen a lot of comments, people saying they would love to see Figment in Disney Dreamlight Valley, considering that there is not even a movie for Figment. He is a mascot from Disney Parks, so he technically is not. I don't think I mean, I'm pretty sure he haven't had a featured movie, but he had only a couple cameos in different Disney movies, so he did not have a massive screen presence. So the only place people know him from are the actual physical Disney parks. So it's kind of very curious to see how popular he is, considering how little screen time he actually had. I still feel like most people expect Oswald at this point, but honestly, I don't think we'll be able to guess it until they give us a new hint. Because, yeah, lucky part, lucky villager, definitely points to Oswald. But all of the spark of imagination stuff kind of points to Figment. So it's like both are viable strategies. But from everything I've seen and all the research I've done, I'm convinced now, for myself personally, that the character that is going to be coming in the next update of Eternity Isle extension is going to be Figment. What do you think, guys? Are you still Club Oswald, or did this video change your mind and you join Club Figment? Or maybe you are expecting somebody else completely? I'm very curious. Once again, there is no way to tell for sure now, but I feel like this is a very, very strong and solid theory. So I cannot wait and see what actually happens. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, That was fun. It's very fun to speculate. We do a lot of speculations on this channel. We speculate about the dream snaps. We speculate about upcoming characters. Speculate about upcoming features. I feel like if we get Figment, maybe Figment can come with some cool filters. Maybe you could have a filter that gives like some nice sparklings, or make it like glittery, or like I feel like they should allow certain characters have filters, or maybe even poses as their friendship rewards, because there's so many iconic filters or poses that could be associated with certain characters, and it would just make sense for them to bring them into the valley. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe for more content, and goodbye, dreamers.